Well, good morning, good morning. Today we are having a late breakfast. It's probably close to 10 in the morning, and we're at a place called Old Town White Coffee. So we're going to be having Nasi Lemak, which is one of the national dishes of Malaysia, and it basically consists of rice cooked in coconut milk, steamed with coconut milk. So that should be really tasty. We've ordered 2 different varieties. Sam already has his white coffee here, so he'll be having that.
And you have?
And I forget what I got. Something with lime. It was lime juice, lime tea, lime juice.
I had a sip of it and it has a natural nice lime flavor.
Ooh la la.
So try that out. Really sour.
That'll wake you up in the morning.
Yeah. So considering the name of this restaurant is called Old Town White Coffee, and the reason we're laughing is because I screwed this up on the previous clip. It's called Old Town White Coffee, and white coffee is basically it's a coffee that originated from the city of Ipoh. So if you're traveling from Kuala Lumpur to Penang, you're gonna pass along.
Probably pass through there.
Yeah, you're gonna pass along that. It's on the west side of Malaysia. Anyways, the coffee is really cool because it has condensed. It's made with condensed milk.
Yeah, to sweeten it, and it's a lighter roast as well.
Yeah, exactly.
You can even see that in the color.
It is a uniquely Malaysian coffee. So let's try that.
Were you about to say Manilan? It's a Manilan coffee.
It's a Manilan coffee.
No, we are struggling this morning. We've like just woken up. English words are not being spoken.
Yeah, but but your first language is Spanish. I don't have a default language to fall back on. So
yes, so
when I'm not speaking English well, there's nothing else to fall back on. So, anyways, what I wanted to say, it has a nice, rich, frothy texture.
There we go.
You can definitely taste the condensed milk, and you can also taste the sugar that's been added as well. But yeah, it is a lighter roast, and it doesn't have that strong, like, overpowering coffee
like
taste.
Bitterness. Sometimes.
Yeah, it doesn't have that bitterness, and it's a little bit more palatable. It goes down a little bit easier. So we have a bit of a funny situation on our hands. What is that?
So we ordered 2 mains and dessert. We were hoping the dessert would come after, but it was the first thing to show up, and it's made with ice. So this is gonna start melting, which means we have to eat it first now.
In fact, it already is melting.
Yeah,
so.
Look, it's like soupy. So anyways, this is Cendol. And basically it's ice with coconut milk. It has palm sugar, which you can see in here. Then this green stringy stuff, it can be made from rice flour or mung bean. We also have some rice balls here at the bottom. Yeah. And this, I'm not entirely sure what. Oh, this is probably the red bean paste.
Yeah, that would be
all right. Okay, so let's grab.
Yeah, and it is the best dessert / drink that you can have in Malaysia.
To cool down.
Especially mid-afternoon, when you're like dying of the heat and humidity. When you're out walking around.
That's really nice.
Is that nice? So refreshing, isn't it? So sweet.
I even think this is like coconut cream. It's not even milk. It's so rich and thick.
Oh wow. Good stuff.
It's really nice. And the palm sugar.
Palm sugar.
I have to say, I really like palm sugar.
Yeah.
We've been having a lot of desserts, and they usually bring you like this miniature pitcher filled with palm sugar, and I just pour it all over my desserts. Let's just go all out.
Well, we're starting off with something sweet.
I can't say I mind, really. Desserts for breakfast.
Yeah, you know what? That is not too much of a stretch for us. We are the type of people that would eat dessert for breakfast. We've been known to have cake for breakfast. We've been known to have
cheesecake for breakfast, of course. Why wouldn't we? If it's available. What do you think?
You're right, that's really good.
Yeah.
Really rich coconut taste, which I love. And then just the refreshingness of the ice, and then all the other ingredients. I like that there's some like chewy components to it, like the beans and also the little green strips. Yeah. Those are really good.
I can't say I've ever had cendol with the little rice balls. That's something new, and it kind of reminds me of the rice balls we would have in South Korea.
So yeah, this is really refreshing, really tasty, and we do need to finish it before it melts.
Okay, so we got 2 different kinds of Nasi Lemak.
Yeah.
Sam, do you remember the name of yours?
I better say it quickly. So, Ayam Masa Kamera. And Ayam means chicken.
Yes.
And it looks like it has a kind of I'm guessing it might be a spicy kind of gravy on top of it. So I'm gonna go for the chicken first. Take a bite of that.
Fiery.
At first you think it's just like really sweet and with a lot of like ingredient spices, but then it really hits you with like the hot peppery spiciness of it as you're swallowing. It's like, whoa, that is spicy.
Okay,
that is spicy.
And what else do you have on your plate?
So what else? I have coconut milk rice. So it's rice been cooked in coconut milk, and that's really, really tasty. That's probably my favorite part of a Nasi Lemak. Really good. And then over here we have what appears to be like some crackers. So I'm just gonna
use it as a little spoon.
This is nice and light, super light. Not a strong taste there. And then over here we have the sambal, and that is a spicy and sweet sauce.
We'll see how spicy it actually is.
That's really, really good.
Yeah.
It's spicy, but it's really sweet too. It's very, very sweet. Very rich in its taste. And then
cucumbers.
To finish off, we have some cucumber with it. So
yeah. I think the classic is actually supposed to come with peanuts, but maybe because we ordered chicken, they didn't put the peanuts in there.
Yeah, that's what I think.
I was hoping for those. The roasted peanuts are really good. I like the crunchiness.
I know, but the chicken is delicious though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, my turn. Okay, so I had initially ordered the turmeric chicken. They didn't have any. It was gone. So my backup plan was chicken curry. Curry chicken? How do you say it? Chicken curry. Curry chicken.
Curried chicken.
Curry chicken.
No, I think it was chicken curry.
Man.
It's interchangeable.
Fat. I don't like the fat. There, I like my meat lean. So get a bit of this. I actually thought it would be kind of like diced chicken in a thick curry. That's what I'm used to when I order curry, like diced chicken breast. I know, getting fancy. Okay, so let's just grab a bit of everything. Chicken, rice, and sambal.
Is that good?
And the sauce kind of has a fishy flavor.
It does. Yeah, it does. It does.
Like anchovies?
Yeah. I should have mentioned that.
Yeah.
I wasn't. I noticed that too.
Whoa, definitely anchovies. It's hitting me right now.
And what's the other? You have something else too.
Yeah.
That's different from mine. Looks like it could be some like potato wedges or something.
Let's see.
What is that?
It's potato.
Okay.
It's like a boiled potato, but I think that it's been pan fried lightly.
Yeah.
To make it kind of golden and crispy.
Yeah. So what do you think of the Nasi Lemak?
It's pretty good. Yeah.
Do you like the coconut rice?
I do.
Yeah. That's my favorite part.
It's not like a super strong coconut flavor. I'm not sure I'd notice on my own right away. My taste buds aren't that refined. But it's good. And I've been eating this at the hotel for breakfast as well in the mornings. And they kind of have like a do-it-yourself thing where you can scoop out the rice yourself, grab some peanuts, some anchovies, the sambal, and little veggies. So it's a dish that I feel a bit familiar with.
Yeah.
Oh man, but the sambal, it's really hitting me today.
Yeah. And the other thing we should point out is that you can have this any time of day. It's breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, whatever.
It's readily available.
Readily available. It's so easy to find. Basically, pop into. In fact, most restaurants have it, I would say.
Okay, so that was a big breakfast meal.
That's a really big breakfast. If you're not that hungry, you probably shouldn't order that as really big breakfast. Anyways, in terms of price point, that came to 42.90 ringgit, which is just under 10 US dollars, 9 something. And yeah, that was for 2 drinks, 2 mains, and a dessert.
And you can find this place inside the Central Market here in KL.
Yeah, we probably didn't need a dessert for breakfast, but you know, that's just the way we roll. So considering the name of this restaurant, it's called Old Time White, what's it
Old
called?
Town. It's called Old Town White Coffee. And we're going to be having Nasi Lemak, which is like one of the traditional breakfasts. We're going to be having Nasi Lemak, which is one of the traditional breakfasts.
It actually has a kind of a rich, frothy flavor. Right at the it's a rich coffee. It has a rich, frothy. What do I call it? Rich, frothy flavor.